Dear Mr. President, school vouchers are an obvious problem in today's society. Public schools get all the funding from taxes, which make our private school libraries and classrooms less advanced than public schools. The students are at a disadvantage because of the lack of technology and new books. Our classrooms, hallways, and libraries are much smaller. On the other hand, many kids don't have a choice of which school they attend simply because they can't afford private school tuition. Private schools, like ours, still use whiteboards, chalkboards, old computers, technology, and books, while many public schools have smartboards and computer labs in every classroom.
We interviewed the principal of our private Christian school to see what he thought about school vouchers. We interviewed David Ladner, the principal of our small private Christian school, to see what he thought about school vouchers.
For example, right now the state of Georgia spends something like $9,000 a year for every public school student in the state. Sokola County gets something like $9,000 for every student. Our tuition is about half that. So let's say the state gave a voucher to every family of $6,000 per child. Then that family can take that $6,000 or whatever the amount is and go to Statesboro High School or Mill Creek Elementary School or Trinity Christian School or some Catholic school or...
This is Miss Tanya Clayhouse, Public Policy Director for the People of the American Way and voucher opponent.
Is it that you oppose vouchers for students?
Sure. Well, we oppose vouchers primarily because they're not going to provide the equal education opportunity that all students need. In fact, the government has obligated to provide a free and appropriate public education. That's what we want them to be able to do. I think that vouchers, in fact, divert the resources the government has in order to provide that public education. Study after study has shown that vouchers indeed do not significantly improve the academic achievement of students within the program. Additionally,
This is Regina Dowdell. She's a medical records clerk, mother of 4, sent all her children to private school, and these are her opinions on school vouchers.
I'm in favor of school vouchers. My husband and I have put 4 daughters through private school. You know, girls can be expensive, but private school just added to the cost. It was really expensive. A school voucher would have made life a lot easier.
We asked Chip Fred, father of 3 girls who all attended private school, what he thought about how school vouchers would increase racial diversity.
I can see how school vouchers could improve or increase the amount of diversity that is found amongst the private schools of this area and in particular the country.
Alternatives to traditional public education, like online education, homeschooling, and charter schools. Speakers include a representative from the National Association of Charter School Authorizers and a Western Michigan University education professor. This is hosted by the National Education Policy Center.
I'm Jamila Bay. I'm a reporter with the Voice of Russia Radio here in Washington, D.C., and welcome to this morning's Newsmaker here at the National Press Club. School choice, what works, what doesn't, and what will they say about it on the campaign trail, and perhaps most importantly, is it true?
This is Kevin Wilner, National Press Club of Washington, D.C., University of Colorado, National Education Policy Director, and co-author of Exploring the School Choice University.
Education is shaping up to be a major issue in this election cycle. The president has devoted the past week to education, starting with a radio address on Saturday, and continuing with a swing through Ohio, and then yesterday he was in Las Vegas talking about budget cuts and teachers and growing class size. School choice is a big part of the education discussion. Governor Romney has made the voucherization of Title I and IDEA, or special education funding, a centerpiece of his educational policy. Essentially, what he's promoting is federal vouchers, and his proposed policy would mark a huge change in the federal role.
School vouchers are a very controversial topic. Many think that vouchers should be available to all, while others think the negatives outweigh the positives.
Anyway, something needs to be done about government funding and tax exemptions for private school families.
And it should be a major topic of discussion for the 2013 year.
The end.
Yay! Okay, and we just cut out the middle part.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find my spot.
Okay. Sincerely, Anna, Charity Ruth, and Rebecca.